How you doing? This is Sean McVeigh with Sean's Outdoor Adventures. In this video, I want to explain what makes the Noble Target Archery recurve bow specifically for target archery. And to do that, I'm going to use the Royal X8. This is a hunting style bow, and so I'm just going to show you a few differences. And I'm just going to set this down for a minute to focus on the Noble. So with the Noble, we have an adjustable sight on here, and this is for target archery. At longer distance targets, you can move the sight down, which causes you to hold the bow up higher and be able to shoot accurately with the aiming system at longer distances. Another key difference is the arrow rest. There is an arrow rest located on this. There's also a burger hole, as you can see right here. This is if you wanted to upgrade later on to a different style arrow rest, you could put what's called a burger button in there. It screws into this hole, and it has a little plunger with a spring in it for sensitivity, and that's for when the arrow comes off the bow, and it has what's called the archer's paradox while it's in the shooting process. It actually flexes like this, and when it comes back in, it can touch that plunger just a little bit, and that plunger helps you have a good flight for your arrow. So you're going to have something like that. You do have the holes to mount the sight to the bow. There's also a spot here to screw in a stabilizer. So if you're for target archery, some people get a long stabilizer and two facing backwards, like in Olympic style archery, for balancing and stabilizing the bow in the shot process. You wouldn't use those in a hunting situation because they'll get caught on everything. So those would be some key details there, and I just want to pick up the Royal X8 real quick to show you. For this, you shoot off what's called the shelf of the riser. So there's a pad on here, and the arrow sits on this padding. There's no actual arrow rest like you have on the Noble right here. So you can see the difference there. There's no burger hole on the Royal X8 because you are not going to be adding that kind of an arrow rest to it. There's nowhere to mount a sight. There's no screw holes for it. There's also no place to attach a stabilizer here on the Royal X8. One other thing you'll notice between a hunting recurve bow like the Royal X8 and the target archery recurve bow in the Noble is there's no string silencers on the Noble, as well there is string silencers on the Royal. So you don't need string silencers for target archery, but that's something that a hunter would want for a hunting bow for quiet shooting. So those would be some of the key differences that makes the Noble a specific target archery recurve bow. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, take care and God bless.